Previously on Beer Geek. Welcome to Beer Geek. Today we're joined by Daisy. Today we're trying out hot beer. Oh.
That is hot. A bit like fruit cakey.
Yeah, kind of like a burnt cake.
I think it's a bit like a hot toddy but with rum instead of whiskey.
I don't know what that is. No, it's just
Am I
like
wrong to say peach?
Tropical island.
Peach? Or
Am I wrong to say peach?
I think it's a bit like if you mix really bad lager with, like you said, toilet cleaner. Welcome back to part 2 of Beer Geek.
This week we're trying out hot beers.
And you can find the first part up there.
So check it out if you haven't seen it already. Onward with the hotness. Next up we've got our second IPA, Marston's Old Empire. It's 5.7 from the Marston's brewery in Burton-on-Trent. It's a mix between American Cascade hops and European Goldings and Fuggles with a paler Optic malt. Makes you realise how good Punk IPA is as an IPA.
I can't smell anything.
Doesn't smell like much, doesn't really taste like much. It's missing that IPA spice, that IPA body, pretty same colour, pretty similar head really.
I'm not sure about that. Oh, I've got something floating in mine. Oh, horse piss?
I don't want to drink that because it smells so bad.
No, it could be orangey. It smells kind of orangey. In a piss sort of way. To me, that's not actually that bad.
No, that's quite sweet.
Yeah.
That's got more flavour hot than it did cold.
Can't even remember it cold.
It smells pretty bad, but it actually tastes kind of okay. Yeah, there's a bit of apple in there. There is some orange.
Next up, we've got another flavoured beer. Banana bread beer by Wells. Not looking forward to that because I hate banana flavoured things.
Someone's drunk it! It's 5.2 from the Wells Brewery in Bedford. It's a golden ale with the addition of fair trade bananas. And it's supposedly a tropical but bitter ale. Let's give it a try.
Oh, it smells like foam bananas.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't smell real. It sounds like they've just... Sounds? Hello! Smells like they've just put a big old bottle of banana flavour in there.
Oh, it tastes like it too. I've just been sipping that.
Oh, weird. Oh, weird.
It doesn't taste like banana bread in any way, shape or form. It tastes like someone's... I don't know.
I actually disagree. I think that does taste like banana bread.
How?
Because it tastes like banana milkshake. That's the flavour we're looking for.
I hate banana milkshake.
I think you've got the fake banana milkshake flavour in there. And obviously you get the breadiness from the fact it's a standard golden ale. I think it's alright.
Having said I don't like it,
I now really like it.
I've actually continued to sip it, and I will finish it.
I think it's quite pleasant. It's an unusual flavour.
It's not pleasant.
I wouldn't order more than one. I don't think they even do it on tap.
I wouldn't order one.
I like it. It's interesting. Which always ticks one box.
I think I've changed my mind.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm actually not. I think what I'm trying to say by I hate it but now I like it is it's a flavour that built.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers in there, one of which is banana, the other which is banana, and of course there's that big banana-y finish with a banana aftertaste that lingers quite a long time.
A bit of a tingly ale
Being
thing going
facetious. I'm getting hot banana, bit of sourness, but no.
I'm not getting any sour.
I'm getting quite a lot of banana though. It's got it.
It does smell like baked banana bread. Can't really taste the banana much anymore. It's a very subtle afternote. Aftertaste?
Yeah. I was going to say it's an instant hit of banana and then it goes straight away. In a similar way to the espresso, I think you get the instant hit of the flavour and then it goes straight away. I don't know if that's as a result of
Can I just say I completely disagree.
Very good.
I think then you get a really subtle hint of banana.
I think you get the banana straight away and then it just goes.
You don't get the banana until it's a subtle hint in your mouth after you've already experienced hot beer flavour. I think this beer is confusing, actually. That's what I'd say, confusing.
Wells.
Sorry.
I hate you.
I'm confused.
Next up, we've got a stout. Original recipe Guinness. It's your classic Guinness recipe. Developed over 200 years. Refreshing hops, roasted barley. Would you get any better? Nothing else you can say really, it's Guinness. It's great. Doesn't really smell like anything. Kind of smells like wet, smelly feet a little bit.
Smelly feet? No, it doesn't. Wet mop? Tastes like a wet mop too. Actually, no, it's alright.
It's much sweeter than the cold original Guinness. Instant sweetness I'm getting. Are you getting that too?
I kind of like that.
Bit of sweetness?
It tastes like something you drink before bed if you wanted to go to sleep.
I really like it.
Yeah.
It's nice. It hasn't lost all of its flavour, it's just lost quite a bit of it. And it's just nice, warming, smooth, quite sweet, but the bitterness is still there and the roasted flavour is still there.
Next up we have a non-alcoholic beer. Bavaria, 0.0% Vit. Quite excited to try this, came second in the...
Beer Geek, all about non-alcoholic beers, which you can watch just up there. When I reviewed this before, I found it quite unusual. I quite enjoyed it as well. It's quite sweet, a little bit of spice, quite orangey, and it's nice to know that you can get quite a lot of flavour in a non-alcoholic beer. What's it like hot?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Isn't that so weird?
It's a bit like squash.
Yeah, it's pongy.
Oh, what's it smell like?
Oh, it's pongy. Sounds like a farm.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it's weird.
No, it's like...
Piney?
No.
I've got a little bit of pine.
No.
No, your nose is wrong. Yeah, I've got a little bit of pine. Quite spongy. Kind of like brown bready.
Yes, we'd go with the brown bread. But
like a granary bread with a bit of fruit in it.
Oh, what does it taste like?
Ass.
No, something. It tastes exactly like something that you've had before. It's kind of dusty.
Yeah, dusty,
Quite
bready.
dusty.
Next up, we've got another non-alcoholic beer. This is Brewdog's Nanny State. Now, when I reviewed all the non-alcoholic beers in Beer Geek, which you can watch up here, this was my favourite, really hoppy and crisp, which is amazing for a non-alcoholic beer, and I loved it. When it was cold, yeah.
Ooh.
Revisiting it, it smells really hoppy. It smells like it's going to be really nice. It's just a little bit empty, which, fair enough, because it's alcohol-free.
It's the most beery non-alcoholic beer I've ever had.
Yeah, which I think is a testament to it.
Yeah.
Not a very nice aftertaste.
But I'm not convinced it's going to go down well.
Hot.
Hot.
Oh no, that smells... That smells gross! Smells like wood. No, what does that smell like?
No, like wood. Like if you got a wet log on the fire.
Yeah, wet logs. It smells like wet logs. I don't even want to try this.
I do.
Oh no. Oh,
Going in
that's
again,
so
because
woody.
I can't help myself, but...
Oh, that's so woody.
It's like if you go on an old ship and you were to lick the furniture. And now last but not least, my personal favourite ale. Brothers Toffee Apple Ale. Apple Ale.
Cider.
Cider. English cider made by ale makers.
No, it's not. Brothers just do, no.
But I think it's going to be really good hot.
Oh my god. Yeah, so this is the from Brothers Brewery in Somerset. It's 4%. There's a whiff of toffee, a lot of cinnamon, bit of cream soda as well. They actually launched this one as a commemorative beer around Halloween and Bonfire Night, but it proved to be so popular that it's now a year-round seller. Oh, it's so sweet. But so
God.
good. If you know what toffee yogurts taste like,
Yeah.
it's a toffee yogurt.
If you're out for dinner and you don't think you can manage a dessert, well, don't order this because it's cider and it's fizzy.
Order a toffee yogurt.
Order this and share it with the person you're with.
And you'll never see them again.
A bit like cough syrup.
Yeah, the smell's gone. That was really nice about the cold cider. Really, really nice smell. It feels more like a cider because there's that apple dryness. Which I guess is good. I mean, it was a bit too sweet, but when it was cold, and so it's quite nice to have.
It'd be good for a half, I'd say.
Yeah, which I guess is what mulled beers is usually served in, like small glasses like we've been drinking out of. It's nice, it's tasty, it's quite dry, a little bit of apple coming through, and of course the toffee apple, but it's much more subtle than when it was cold, which I think is better.
Improves it actually.
Yeah.
This is the one that's actually improved by heating.
So we've added up our scores for look, aroma, taste, body, texture, and aftertaste. The worst scoring beers of all the hot beers we tried are the standard lager Budweiser.
And Brewdog Nanny State.
With the Budweiser, we thought any flavour was gone with heating and it was still bland, and with the Nanny State it just went a bit weird. It was an unpleasant, sour, quite wooden, overly wooden flavour. Okay, so our top four in reverse order. At number 4, we've got Dark Star Espresso. We loved it. It smelled great out of the pan, didn't it? It smelled really nice. Really,
fantastic.
As you'd expect, I guess, with a coffee beer. you're going to get that. You're going to get a nice warming coffee taste. And yeah, it was good, warmed up. I liked it.
At number 3 we have the Guinness Original.
Interesting.
Great taste cold and also great taste hot.
Yeah, it was nice. It was
maintained its flavour.
It was a different flavour, yeah. I mean, the roastedness was a bit more subtle. Obviously, it's not refreshing when it's warm. At number 2, which doesn't really count, we've got Brothers Toffee Apple Cider. What more could you want from a warm cider? Sweet, obvious apple, just delicious. And at number 1, the best hot beer of all time is
Innis and Gunn rum finish. My personal favourite because I just love rum.
I loved it. The rum did come out a bit more when it was heated up to what I found when it was cold. It was just delicious. It wasn't overly sour, wasn't bitter. It was just improved with the heat, I think.
In my personal opinion, it was by far and away the absolute winner.
Yeah. Well done, Innis and Gunn.
Yeah.
And if you can get your hands on any other Innis and Gunn beers, I mean, they're all rich, they're all woody. I'm sure they're all really nice warmed up.
Yeah, that was sensational.
Yeah. So, there we have it. Innis and Gunn rum finish won our best hot beer category. Chances are, flavoured beers are your best bet if you're going to warm up any beer. With the espresso, stout, well, I know the cider isn't a flavoured beer, but you want something more than just a standard lager or a standard porter. Thank you so much for watching this Beer Geek all about hot beer. I hope it inspired you to try it out yourself. If you heat up beers at home, let me know in the comments below. And as always, like us on Facebook. This is all from me.
And all from me too.
And we'll see you next time.
This is the fantastic snow beer. It is made from rice, malt, water and hops, which is pretty characteristic of the usual pig swill that comes out of the southern Chinese regions.